Yeah, I mean, we're trying to be professionals at the next level. So, I mean, it emphasizes that role now. Obviously, I don't think either of us plan to stay for as long as we have, but, it's both of our journeys, both of our paths. That's a card that were dealt to us. So we're gonna go with them and make the best of them. So, yeah, I think, we got to be professionals now.
Yeah, no, but everybody's journey is different. So, but just learning how to keep my head down and be humble and just work hard and just keep striving to be professional, like Kyle said. So, yeah.
What's the process like from deciding you want to go pro, you investigate it, but
Well, it was really just just me sitting with my family and just thinking about the possibilities that can happen. I wasn't really satisfied with what I did last year, so I just decided why not? Just give it another shot. Just put my head down, keep on working, and then see where it goes from there. So.
Yeah, I think going off of what Merlin said, kind of similar things, and then I think also, we got a lot of NFL head coaches, a lot of NFL experience upstairs. So when you sit down with them and analyze, what's best for ourselves and in terms of the future. I trust their word.
Kyle, Merlin, Kyle, you first. Can just talk a little bit about what you've seen as one of the team leaders from Emory Jones in terms of the leadership he's brought so quickly, being named a team captain as well.
Yeah, I think as soon as Emory stepped into the building, you kind of felt that leadership presence by him, and then also that presence of an experienced quarterback, someone who's looking to win and contribute to the team. He's a great asset to have on the team, and I'm looking forward to seeing him in maroon and gold.
Merlin, your thoughts too.
Also, as well, man, with him, he's very vocal. He's not afraid to speak up for the offense as well. So, that's a very good thing from him.
Merlin, how much is the fact that he played in the SEC at a big-time school like Florida and brings that experience? How beneficial do you think that is?
I think it's a huge benefit for us. Getting the quarterback that has experience, and that's played big-time football as well. So, it's a real big benefit for us to have him. So.
Both of you, Joe Moore tweeted out yesterday they were releasing a huge NIL update that involves the whole team. Could you guys speak to that, what that means, and maybe a reveal or any thoughts on that?
I guess we'll see you later today.
Yeah.
How much has that, though? How much has college football just changed since the moment you guys stepped on campus?
A lot.
Yeah. I don't even know where to start, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to keep changing too. I think Coach Herm said it before. A lot of power is going to the players now, which I mean, it's a good thing, but who knows where it'll go, in 5 more years. I guess you just got to keep rolling with it.
Adjust.
And then for both of you guys, I mean, Herm's talked about obviously the new guys coming in, even the coaches, but with you guys being here, how easy do you feel you've made the transition for them and to get them just integrated in the program?
Well, hopefully we made it easier for them, just because, we take them under our wing, and then we just try to do our best to set an example as leaders to, make it easier for them as well to learn better and quicker and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, like you said, we have a lot of game experience. We've been here a while, so I think, the stuff that we learned that maybe we didn't get taught, we let them know. Just kind of give them the forecast of things that are going to happen. I think it helps them, be a step ahead.
Oh, when I'm away from football, it's just strictly my kids, just attend to what they do. So my son just started school. So really, after practice, I go pick him up from school and then, help him throughout his day with his homework and everything and stuff like that. But yeah. Oh no, he's kindergarten, so he's a little baby. He's still a little baby. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Merlin, what was your reaction when you learned that you were going to be a team captain? Just how did that make you feel?
Man, I was excited. I didn't really know how to feel, honestly, but I couldn't thank Coach Harmer enough for trusting me to represent this university, especially with my brothers like Kyle and them. So, man, I was very honored and blessed, man. I'm happy. So.
Seemed like
Herm said that your maturity has just grown so much from last year to this year. Do you feel that? And do you feel like you're
I guess, yeah.
Do you feel closer to her at all? Or?
Yeah, and even with this team as well, I feel like we're all closer together. Everyone's pretty much bought in on the same page, so yeah.
The 2020 USC game, Merlin, you had an outstanding game. Kyle, you played well. I mean, you guys had so much time to prepare for an opponent. It seems like the film study on a week-to-week basis is one of the bigger challenges of like preparing for every team, right? So how have you guys evolved in terms of your ability to prepare for opponents every week?
I think that, that falls on the shoulders of Merlin and I. That's actually funny. I was just talking to some of the DBs, talking about getting into the film room, without the coaches too. We're the ones on the field, so we kind of see things before they happen. That's a big responsibility that, we got to kind of carry the load and make sure everyone's in there. So, yeah.
I wanted to ask you guys, obviously, this team seems unified, and you guys the whole team's talked about chemistry and whatnot this year. Can you guys talk about maybe the things that you are doing different this year after learning from the experience you had last year to make this a better team?
I would probably say just one, it started kind of right after last season. I think it was addressing the discipline in terms of, offsides, false starts, the pre-snap penalties. That was kind of where we started. And, being accountable with that and kind of staying accountable. And, when stuff like that happens in practice, we're going to run afterwards. And that's on the players to kind of lead that. And then secondly, I think we do a lot of stuff more as like a team and together. We're not just together in the building. I think outside the building, a lot of guys are, together. And, we just continue to do that and hold each other accountable. And I think that's the most important thing.
Is it just hanging out type things or hobby things? What kind of things do you do, guys like to do?
Well, a lot of guys like to get together, play Madden, or go play basketball or something.
Yeah, whether it's watching the UFC fights like last Saturday, kind of crazy one, you name it. I mean, anything. When you're together and you just, kind of get the bond like brothers, it makes the whole team closer.
Have you guys played the new Madden 23?
I haven't.
Really good. That wasn't my question. My question was, Merlin Edwards was saying this team, where you have to be hungry for knowledge, and that smart players win, not just talent itself. I'm curious how much of a focus that's been this year compared to maybe years past to really be smart and use that knowledge to your advantage as opposed to just relying on your athleticism.
I feel like that's an emphasis every year. Maybe this year more because we have a lot of experienced players. And then we also got young guys, that, like I said before, we're trying to give them the foreshadowing and kind of let them be a step ahead. So I think it's just something we're emphasizing because we have players with experience.
Hey, guys, this time of year, a lot of players, both your teammates and yourselves, have talked about the excitement it is. You start to get that feeling once you've been in camp for a month or so. Does that change at all from the time you're in Pee Wee football to the time you're, redshirt seniors? Is it the same kind of excitement that you feel when you get within a week of game day?
Yeah. You're always going to have that. Like, anytime you go for and have a game, like, always going to have those butterflies and in your stomach and stuff like that. But it's just natural. Overcome it.
You also get tired of hitting your teammates.
Yeah.
Eventually you want to hit someone that's not on your team, so it's a little different. But, yeah, you get excited for that.
Is he like an honorary Soelle brother, maybe?
Oh, yeah, always. Always. Anyone on the team is an honorary Soelle brother. I think anyone would say that. We always got the door open for anyone on the team.
What have you seen from your brother's sort of development the last few years, and what it's going to be like to start next season, potentially?
Yeah, I think he's just another thing that we've kind of, emphasized. I think he's trying to be a professional about his work. He's taken his craft to another level. He's emphasized, film study, diet, all the little things that kind of may get looked over when you're young. He's starting to take a real big emphasis on, so I'm excited to see him take that next step.
Is it surreal? I mean, you guys grew up locally and watching ASU nearby, and the fact that you guys might be starting together.
Yeah, I guess you could say it's surreal, but I think it's also something we've kind of always knew. Like, we've been working for this moment, so we're ready to live it out.
Merlin was very complimentary of your physique, warming up.
Oh, well, really just I just had to lock in with my eating, man. I stopped eating my kids' snacks. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Huh? Yeah, fruit snacks, well, the cheeses, Doritos, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, Coach Rod's always got those guys working down there in the trenches. I think they're really deep, and I mean it's tough. You know, in practice you don't get to see all the sacks that they probably would have in a game. So I can't wait to see, you know, them kind of take the chains off and get loose.
Kyle, with you guys losing Matus, have you guys gotten closer and just kind of prepared for a season without him?
Yeah, that was a tough break. Never like to even talk about injuries and stuff like that. I kind of just get like the EVs out of that stuff. But Matus is a great vocal leader. He's always, you know, going to still be around the team and help in any way that he can. Obviously, we're going to miss him on the field, but we're going to be playing hard for him, and we're still lucky to have him in the building.
Coach was talking about conditioning earlier today and how it might take a couple games to really get in that game shape to be able to play 4 full quarters. How is that process for both of you? Do you feel after the first week of the season you feel like you're in game shape, or does it take a couple weeks to truly get in that groove?
It's really different. It's been different. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you can't mimic game condition, but I think that's just another thing. You know, being pros, you know, you got to put in that extra work on the treadmill, on the bike, whatever you got to do. And I think it's just going hard in practice, so it makes the game easier.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.